Welcome to my PowerPoint presentation on writing roulette used as a Sdaie strategy. Sdaie stands for Specifically Designed Academic Instruction in English. What exactly is writing roulette? Writing roulette is a fast-paced writing activity that requires each student to contribute their own writing during the activity. It was originally created to help students become more fluent in writing. However, it was modified to focus more on content learning. In other words, to help with reviewing for key vocabulary terms, review learned content, and summarize lesson in their own words. There are multiple variation options for writing roulette, such as requiring each student to write for the same allotted amount of time. For example, if one student writes for 5 minutes, the rest of them will as well. Another option is having each student write one paragraph and passing the paper, or simply having them write one sentence and passing it along. Each will be given a set story structure, including a given introduction, problem or goal, and the final student will come up with a resolution for the story. Each student will incorporate a given number of vocabulary terms. The benefits of writing roulette for ELL students includes the focus and goal is more on the content rather than how well they incorporate grammar and spelling. Another benefit that it gives ELL students is the advantage to read the previous writer's ideas and to continue on writing with their own ideas. Another benefit is it allows them to use their vocabulary terms in context. Another benefit of writing roulette is it allows the teacher to assess the student's writing and check how well they are incorporating the use of vocabulary terms into their writing, and later go back and give the student further feedback. The process for completing the Sdaie strategy writing roulette includes the steps as follows. First, the teacher will pick a topic, story structure, and assign groups, which will consist of at least 3 to 5 students. The teacher will provide the students with a setting and characters, a problem or goal that they need to focus on, and the final reader needs to come up with a resolution. Assigned vocabulary terms will be included. The teacher will determine a set amount of time for writing, and during the actual process, students will write for their allotted time and then pass the paper until each student has had an opportunity to write. How can writing roulette appeal to all students? Additional benefits that can help students is requiring each student to give equal contribution to the writing piece. It helps them explore their creative writing process. It helps them to just focus on the content while building on each other's ideas, while not requiring a set format, and allowing the teacher to give further feedback. And it also overall encourages social interaction and collaboration. In order to complete the steps for the writing roulette process, for the first 5 minutes, the teacher will pick a topic and assign students to their groups. Once the students have been put in their assigned groups, the teacher will then advise students they will be doing a writing activity. The teacher will provide the setting, characters, problem and goal that needs to be resolved, and the final student needs to come up with a resolution to the problem or goal that needs to be fixed. Then the teacher will advise students that they will each be writing for the same amount of time. For example, if the teacher tells the first student that they will be required to write for 3 minutes, that lets the rest of the students know that they will be writing for 3 minutes as well. Once the teacher has given instruction on what they will be doing, the teacher will give each student a list of vocabulary terms that they will be required to incorporate into their writing in the allotted time. Once the student has finished writing for their allotted time, they will then pass the paper to the next student, who will continue writing their story for their allotted time while also incorporating their vocabulary terms assigned. Once each student has had an opportunity to complete their writing, one student will then be chosen to read the finished story to the class. As a final step, the students will come back together and collaborate and go through their writing and check for any spelling or grammar errors. And once students have all finished writing their part, this is what the finished product should look like. Thank you for watching.